really strapped for time. I have to leave here at about 3:30, so we've got roughly an hour. We'll get done what we can get done. And then I'll come back on tonight. I'll have more time. Let me just find it on here. I have to be someplace at 4 o'clock, so anyhow. First person here is Destiny for a love read. Okay, you've got a relationship coming in that's very well balanced. If you're not with anyone right now, if you are with someone right now, your current relationship should be functioning really well. Don't be afraid to lay down the law, set boundaries. It will serve you well. Got a Taurus and a Leo coming in, and long-term potential around the next relationship. Not looking back on the past fondly. Your life is moving forward, but you should have some choices. Don't feel like you have to settle. There's plenty of choices. Lamore, I just filed for unemployment. Will I get approved? Yes, I think you will. Shady Lady, love. Moving forward towards greener pastures. If you're not with anyone right now, the love cup is full like a wish comes true. With the hard work that you put into love coming back to you in your next relationship, if you're not in one now, could be with an Aquarius, could also be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You're heading towards the 10 cups being full. You also have money coming in. got good stuff happening. Empress, General. Things change you for the better quickly. You got the world at your feet and happiness is coming out over your life. Something should happen relatively soon that makes you feel really happy and no longer holding yourself back. Your perseverance pays off. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. A Capricorn enters. Lamore, should I leave this job that I'm in? No, cards indicate that now is not the time. Georgia, what do the cards say about the time on my petition? All right, I don't know what we're talking about, so I'm just going to try to get a time frame. Four to 8 weeks, I would say. Whatever it is should either be done or you should see movement or something should happen with between 4 to 8 weeks. Lemon, love. Well, you got a soulmate connection coming in after a disaster. So if you've recently had a disappointment, a letdown, a heartbreak, whatever it is that moves into the past, a soulmate connection comes in. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It'll serve you well. You got the Empress, which is love, money, abundance, fertility coming in. If you're not with anyone right now, you have an air sign coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. If you are with someone right now, after the dust settles, your relationship can heal. Lita, do you see the crime scene technician job opening in October, or is it not going to? Should I just apply elsewhere? You told me I find a job in October. I'm going broke. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it should open in October, but you know what? Apply elsewhere. You could always not accept the job. You know, like you could apply someplace, get the job, the crime scene thing opens and you get that, and then you don't take the first job. I wouldn't, like, I always feel like the more options you have open, the more chance that you have to get something. So I wouldn't wait on one thing. I would look elsewhere and then, you know, or look around, see what else is out there. And if you can get what you really want, that's what I would go for. But I wouldn't wait on it, because what if it gets delayed? Everything these days has been getting delayed, especially because of COVID. Everything's getting set back. So I don't want to see you wait around for something and it get delayed when you could get something, even if it's something temporary, just for the meantime. Yeah, you're going to get a job in October. Lamore, does Chris got a problem with me? Yeah, I think he's upset about something. I don't know what your relationship is with this person, but they feel burdened and stressed, and there is sharp energy around the situation. Lois, when will I graduate nursing school? Okay, I don't know where you are in your studies, but it could happen this spring, or it could happen 8 months from now. Would that be the spring? 8 months? Oh, well, yeah, probably the spring. The 8 would be August, but I don't know that there's school in August. I'm going to say the spring. You could have everything done by the spring. Let me turn this fan around here because it's a little hot. Hang on. Oh, that's so much better. So much better. Okay. T-Vet General. Maybe feeling a little bit more financially stable. Anxiety moves into the past, especially around money, and you could have a focus on a new job or a side hustle may come in. Love cup is full, and you may be making a decision to move forward towards greener pastures. You are headed towards the 10 cups being full. Things change for you for the better quickly, and you're stepping into your own ambition. More, why is Chris upset? I just met him at the job. He doesn't know me besides him training there. Let's see what's going on. I don't think it's you personally. I think that he's burdened, weighed down, and annoyed that he's got to train. I don't think it's you as a person. I think he just feels negative and disappointed in the situation. And he may have been given no choice. You know, when I was working at the store, I don't know what you're training for, but some kids used to love to train because they felt like the trainee did all the work. And then some people hated training because they felt like they had to teach somebody and they weren't really good at teaching. I think, or they didn't want to be bothered, like it was easier for them to just do it themselves. So I think he's annoyed that he has to train. I don't think it's you personally. Secure a general career. Well, you should be feeling like you're moving forward towards greener pastures. Feeling like there's a new venture on the horizon and you're making things happen. 3 of Pentacles could be new business partners, new customers. Things may pick up. The pace of your career may pick up. It may strengthen, and you got some good luck coming in. There could be somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down around your career, and it could have a link to the past. Did I do Brittany or did I skip Brittany? Brittany, let me know if I skipped you. I don't remember reading yours, but I remember doing Lemon. I'm going to do Martha. Why is the Virgo mad and ignoring the Libra? Annoyed with this person. May feel like this person plays games, is indecisive, causes hurt, and there's not a whole lot of room for transformation. They also may feel this person is very manipulating and maybe even a little narcissistic. Yeah, they're annoyed. There's no doubt about it. Lamar, can I get advice for the new job? I'm having second thoughts. I would give it a chance. It looks like there's a new beginning here. You're no longer holding yourself back. The hard work you put in comes back to you. The Empress is here, which is like love, money, abundance, fertility, prosperity. Divine timing is guiding you, and the weight of the world is melting off your shoulders. Plus, it could be stable, and it could have, like there may be room for growth around it. I would give it a chance. I would at least give it a month. It seems like it's got potential. Red. Of all the years of Sagittarius and I knew each other, why now? I knew that was going to divine timing. There's a delay around happiness, ambition sets in, moving forward to greener pastures, romance heats up. It could even lead to a relationship with good luck, like you've made it to the top of the mountain. It's all in divine timing. Damn it. Damn that divine timing. Things look good though. Lamar, what can I expect from my first certification? When can I expect my first certification from unemployment? But aren't you working now? If you're working, I don't know if you're going to get it. I don't know. I mean, here in New York, New York State's really fucking pisses me off because they base the work week on a 4-day work week. Which, who works 4 days? I don't know anyone that works 4 days. I've always worked 7 days, and even when I wasn't, I was always working at least 6. Anyway, so if you work 2 days a week, you can claim unemployment for the other 2 days a week here in New York. I don't know where you are, it may be different, but I would be careful with unemployment if you're working, because my fear for myself always was, even with like doing this, like I'm unemployed, like because I don't work for anybody else, but I'm always afraid that it's going to catch up with me at some point, so I would be careful with unemployment if you're working. Unless you're off the books, that's different. I would say that if you're going to get something from unemployment, it probably would be within the next 2 to 3 weeks. But I don't know. Yeah, I would just be careful because I'm always afraid of that. Like I would rather not take anything that I could have to pay back or pay tax on or anything like that. Part-time, just be careful, because the thing is that with my part-time job, this is what I'm saying. If I worked 16 hours, but I worked 8 hours on Monday, 8 hours on Tuesday, I could have gotten unemployment for Wednesday and Thursday. But if I worked 4 hours a day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I wouldn't qualify. So that's why, like, That's why I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm not going to fuck around with this. But that's New York. New York is fucked up with everything. If you're in a, place that's got a little bit normal rules, then you should be fine. Just be careful. Only because, I mean, I would rather do without than have to pay back at another point. But anyhow, you know what you're doing. Red, is he my next great love or a fun time? Okay, is this the next great love? I think it has potential. It's got a lot of potential to be a love situation, yeah. Red, why is Pisces showing up in my energy again? No, I definitely did lemon. I remember doing it. I definitely did it. I did a couple for L'Amour, but they were donation ones. Pisces, Pisces is coming up undecided, but they may be thinking about calling you or reaching out to you if you haven't spoken to them, and that may be why you're picking them up around you. They're doing a lot of contemplating right now. They're coming up as undecided, so they haven't made the decision, but they're thinking about it. L'Amour, what can I expect in October? Divine guidance and perseverance pays off. Things move forward quickly. You could hear from someone or about something out of the blue that you've been waiting to hear back from, like, I've been waiting to hear from someone I haven't heard from in a couple of years, or I've been waiting to hear back from a doctor or about a job, whatever it is. It's positive news. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You may even have the opportunity for travel in October. The world is at your feet, and you've got some good luck coming in. You got justice coming back to your life, or good karma. A Libra enters, and you got money coming in. HK, when will AP talk to me again if he does? I think he will. There's a little negativity around the situation, but things could change in the next 2 to 4 weeks. Red, should I reach out to Gina or let her call me? Should I reach out to Gina? Yeah, I would reach out to her. I don't see why not. Sabrina, general love. Okay, if you're in a situation with somebody right now that's like a soulmate connection and the love cup is full, you may need to have patience with them. The romance is still there and things have potential for a long-term commitment. But if you're feeling frustrated with them, just give it a little bit of time, because the weight of the world is going to melt off your shoulders and things should move forward. If you're not with anyone right now, you've got a Sagittarius that comes in that you meet through divine timing. There also could be a Gemini here that comes in with cause for celebration. You have, at some point, you'll come to a crossroads where you may have to make a decision, either between two people, or you may decide to walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you because the situation has gotten too negative. And then a new journey begins. However, it doesn't have to be a different person. Like, it could be, I take a break from one thing and then I go back and revisit it at another point, or it could be this relationship has run its course. I'm making a decision to move on to something else because a different person came in. Right now, if you're not with anyone, I would say Sagittarius and Gemini are the ones that are around you. If you're with someone now, have patience with the current situation. Alyssa, do you see communication coming in from Jordan? What's going to happen with our relationship? Well, communication is going to come in eventually, because this person comes off as somebody who's got a very high level of narcissism, and narcissists tend to always come back. But it looks like it's somewhat of a toxic cycle. And there's a lot of negativity, arguments, and anxiety around the situation. I would be cautious moving forward with this person, because it seems to bring in heartache. Eventually, yeah, you will get communication. But the relationship is going to be, you know, it's up to you to decide. I can't tell you not to enter it, but the cards suggest that it's not for your highest interest. If this person does return, they're coming back as the same person they left. They're not coming back as a changed person, so just keep that in mind. Red, if I reach out, how will it go? She was tripping. Okay. If you give it a little bit of time before the tripping incident, or whatever was going on, give it a couple of days or a week or so, it should go okay, because then communication comes in fast. Have a little bit of patience, wait till the world slides off your back, and things seem to work themselves out and end up a little bit more stable. Just make sure that you give it a couple of days or a week or so, let the dust settle, and then reach out, and it should be fine. Vitalia, Alsace Kate, love for the next 48 hours. Could have a new beginning on the horizon. Perseverance pays off. It may be slow and steady wins the race, but you may see divine timing guiding your relationship around perseverance. I don't know where you are in your love life, but if you've been in a situation where you want things to move forward, they're moving forward slow and steady. You may see some movement in the next 48 hours, but your perseverance pays off, but it's slow and steady wins the race. Things look pretty good. Lily, how C feels now that I found his secret with G. Burdened, unlucky, upside down, uprooted, not happy. They've pulled their energy away and they're walking away. They may be kind of embarrassed. Humble. Will Frank ever move on? Will new love come in soon? Okay. You got new love coming in, yeah. New love is coming in, and it's a soulmate connection. Will Frank ever move on? Yep, and you got new love coming in soon. That's a soulmate connection that may be like a breath of fresh air and a relationship that functions really well. Alyssa, any timing on communication with Jordan? Maybe within the next 4 weeks. Gisela, love reading. Somebody from your past returns, and they're very passionate. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be an old flame or an ex-lover. It could be anybody that you knew from the past or has been around your life in the past. They're very passionate. They could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It also looks like you may be making a decision to walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you, and divine timing is guiding you. Slow and steady wins the race. Anxiety around love moves into the past. Love cup is full moving forward. The hard work that you put into love will come back to you. Soulmate connection enters, and you're moving forward pretty quickly. Bake Hans cookie. Does N want to ask me to go to the ball with him? Yes, I believe so. Lily, how OV feels now that I want to move with a job. May feel a little stuck. May feel a little disappointed. May feel like sorry about that, or if you're moving away from like where this person lives, they may feel sorry about it, but they also may feel like it's in your best interest, or it's an opportunity that would be hard to turn down, that you're prepared for it and that it would be good for you. Miss Billy, General. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You got some money coming in. A Leo enters, and also a Sagittarius that may be of significance. Somebody from your past returns with the Six of Cups. Empresses, love, money, abundance, and fertility is coming in around you. Life is coming back into balance and cause for celebration. Comes in around job or business, whatever you do all day. You may get a promotion, you could have a new position, there could be more money involved. The weight of the world is melting off your shoulders. Sanch, next 24 hours, General. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relief. You got money coming in. You may be hard at work at school if you're in school, or hard at work if you're working. Communication may come in from somebody you've been hoping to hear from. Pompey, I had a fight with SS. What are his next actions? He's holding himself back. There's anxiety around this situation. You might have to reach out to him. He's sticking his feet in the ground and he's digging his heels in. He's not budging. He's coming up very stubborn. I would reach out to him if you want to hear from him, or if you want to speak to him. I wouldn't wait on him. Varsha, I want to know M's feelings for me. M thinks that you're kind, caring, sincere, attractive, humble, unique, well prepared, and maybe spiritually connected and intuitive. Love Tulip. How is my Cancer feeling today? We haven't spoken. Okay. Everything still seems fine. They just may have been very busy today. You could hear from them later on today. There's room for growth, change, and transformation that leads to happiness. They think you're a grounded, stable person who's kind, caring, unique, fun, successful. Yeah, you may hear from them later. Mariana, general for this week, good and bad. Could have a new venture on the horizon. You also could be spending time with a Cancer or a Leo or both. You may even come up with a new business idea or a new way of bringing in money on the side. Something you may find very disappointing comes in before the end of the weekend. Like there's indecision and disappointment. Maybe plans or something may fall through. It may make you feel kind of stuck. However, you do have other options and choices coming in. You're not looking back on the past fondly. You may be ready for your life to move forward. Love looks good when you listen to your intuition. Out of the clear blue sky, you can meet someone new if you're not with anyone right now, or you could be doing something pleasant with a current lover. Overall, this week looks like a pretty good week. Loso. I don't see the question yet. Melissa, how is Jordan currently feeling towards me, and does he love me? Is he involved with somebody else? There's somebody else here. I don't see, right now it doesn't look like, I mean, I think, do you feel like this person has got a high level of narcissism? Because he comes up as somebody who's very narcissistic and not very loving in general. It does look like there's somebody else around him right now, but it doesn't look like he really loves. Like it looks like he kind of uses people. I don't know. I don't. You wouldn't know him better than me, but I would say that there isn't love here, and I would be cautious moving forward with him. And I do think that there may be somebody else around him right now. See, I think he thinks that he can get you to do what he wants you to do whenever he wants you to do it. And I think that he thinks he could stay away for long periods of time and come back whenever he wants. So he kind of feels like he's got you where he wants you, and he sort of feels like you're waiting on him. So he takes advantage of that. He thinks that you're a nice person. He thinks that you're smart. He thinks that you're intelligent, but he also thinks that you're very in love with him. Shit. Who is ringing my doorbell? Hang on. There you go. Eat your cheese.
Yeah, I want that.
Thank you. Yeah, you can leave it open. It's all right. Thank you. No. Oh, that poor guy. Sorry about that. You know, they come around to test the fire alarms, and the guy was scared of Dylan. What's this? I mean, Dylan is, you know, he's scary if you don't know him. And then you got a mask on. Anyway, sorry about that. Okay, so I did Love Tulip, I did. I think I'm up to Loso. How does Dre feel about me after seeing me for the first time in 6 months? That guy was scared. Poor Dylan. It looks like he was happy to see you. He also may feel there's injustice around the situation. I don't know if you felt like he's treated you not fairly, or he's felt like you treated him unfairly. But there's injustice around the situation. Listen to your intuition. There's also deceit around the situation, so watch out for what he tells you, because it might not be the truth. And he was happy to see you, but I don't think that he feels like there's much room for growth or transformation. Like, he still kind of feels very stubborn about the situation. I don't know what happened between the two of you, but he's still a little stuck. Anyhow, I think it was good that you saw him, though. Creek Torka, any advice for me when new love comes? Okay, let's see. Yeah, you've got cause for celebration coming in, and you are starting a new journey. It could be with a Libra. It also could be with an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and it may be someone who's in your world right now, but you haven't made the connection yet. It also looks like the next relationship you enter should have long-term potential, and it should be with the soulmate connection. Vicky, the moving forward with Jay, is it in a romantic way or just wanting his coat back? Okay. Well, I probably won't be romantic immediately, but I think it's going to end up romantic. The intention may be coming back for the coat, and then it could lead to something else. So, yeah, I still think there's more romance coming in here, even though it's been kind of slow lately. Initially, it might be just to get the coat back, but I don't think that that's it forever. Mariana, is my car not wanting to work because of Mercury retrograde? Well, yes and no. There's something wrong with the car that needs to be fixed. It's not just not working because of Mercury. Usually things like that happen under Mercury, but there's something that needs to be fixed with the car. It's not going to like mysteriously start working once Mercury goes direct. I wouldn't wait for that. Anyway, the guy said he was done in here, so. luminosity, do you see me getting approved for the give me a chance with that word. Phlebotomy course? Yes, I think you will. I think you'll be really good at it too. What time is it? I have to leave here at 3:30. It's 3:08 right now, so let's do another 5 minutes or so, and then we'll cut off the super chats. Greek Torka, I really miss W. Shall I reach out? Yeah, I would. I would. Mihak, what's coming towards my husband in the near future? He could have a new job opportunity. He also could be traveling overseas to water, by water, or around water. There may be a new business opportunity that's really a new journey that he's prepared for that could bring him more money. Shar, will G the Leo come back? And if he will, is it safe to love him? I don't see him coming back in the near future, but if he well, that's a double-edged sword. When people disappear or leave for like a very short amount of time, like you break up for 2 weeks, that person's coming back as the same person they left. In order for somebody to change, they need to go through experiences and they need to grow as a person. So if this person comes back, you would end up going back with the same person that you ended things with, and you would relive the same situation. So I would be cautious of that. Jay, so just to be clear, me and Brianna the Aries aren't done. No, I don't believe that you're done. Maggie, love reading for this week. You may have to lay down the law and set up some boundaries. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain when you stick up for yourself or you set boundaries. Slow and steady wins the race. There could be a Leo around. It also looks like somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Could be that Leo. It also looks like you're not looking back on the past fondly, but you may be eager for your love life to move forward, and divine timing is guiding it. So that's positive. Rosie, what are M's intentions towards me? Well, he seems to think that things are fine the way they are right now, and he's content with what's ever going on right now. So his intentions would be for things to stay as they are. Big Mama, can I get a love reading for September 30th? Cause for celebration comes in around a current relationship strengthening if you're in one. If you're not, a Leo comes in. Cause for celebration is slow and steady wins the race. But you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain when a soulmate connection moves forward. So if you're seeing someone on that day, then I would say you've got a great connection, things move forward. There's a lot of room for growth, change, and transformation. If you're not with anyone, you have a Capricorn coming in, a Gemini, and a Leo and a Scorpio around. If there's someone in particular you're seeing on that day, it should go really well. Lily, general for October, single with a good job. Okay. general for the month of October. Well, you could be starting a new journey that you're well prepared for. You're no longer holding yourself back, and the love cup is full. An old wound has started to heal and move into the past. You got some good luck coming in. A fire sign enters. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. No anxiety around you. It may be slow and steady wins the race, but the relationship will function really well, and you'll feel as if you made it to the top of the mountain. Cause for celebration comes in around a soulmate connection. It also looks like there may be opportunity to travel. Oh my God, this guy. Dylan, what's going on here? You all right? You just moved the whole thing. Why don't you go sit over there with that blanket? Okay, he's got to knock everything over. And definitely a Mercury retrograde kind of a spring today. Dylan, you're sitting on the thing. Land over here. Okay. Could be opportunity for travel, and it also looks like there's plenty of time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Should be a pretty good month. Dylan, there's just not a whole lot of room here for you. Jesus Christ. Go ahead, lay down. You've got to lay on the plugs. Okay. Now we have red. Have I met the one who will treat me the best? Have I met the one that will treat me the best? That's a tough question to answer because, you know, it's like, I think that you have people around you that will treat you really good, but the best forever for the rest of your life, I can't say yes to that. Because that's kind of like, you know, is this going to last forever? Like, am I going to be with him until, you know, the end of time? I can't say yes to that, but you do have good options around here right now. Dylan, what is happening here? You scared of something? Are you scared of the cable guy or whatever he was? Jupiter, looking for a stay-at-home job. Will I find one soon? I bet you can make that happen pretty good. Yeah, I think you can make that happen, yeah. Alyssa, will Jordan propose to me one day? Am I the one that he loves, or does he love someone else? I don't see marriage between you and him. I see there's somebody else around him right now. I don't feel that this is somebody who is really coming from a place of love. He seems to come from a place of more of manipulation. There is someone else around him right now, but I don't know that he loves her either. I don't see marriage between you and him. No, I don't think he's going to propose. Dylan, what are we doing here? Vicky, general around me and Jade this week and general for the week. Okay. Okay, I think communication is going to come in from him sometime before, I don't know, maybe a little later this week. I think that there may be opportunity for him. He may use the, you know, he's got to come and get his coat or whatever, which is true. He does have to come and get his coat, but I think that with that, it's going to wind up leading to more happening between the two of you. Maybe not on that day immediately, but there's going to be more to come that follows him coming to get the coat. So I think that's where we are with him for this week. You'll probably hear from him. Maybe you see him over the weekend if he decides to come and get the coat. But that's on the horizon soon. You have the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. It also looks like you've got some good karma coming back to you. Your intuition is heightened and your perseverance pays off. It looks like an old wound is starting to heal and move into the past. You may start to feel a little bit less stuck. And you could also be feeling like, you know what, I'm not any longer holding myself back. I'm going to explore new opportunities. You have some money coming in. That's nice. And you may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Dylan, why are you trembling? What is going on? Okay. Hopefully when I come back on tonight, it won't be so crazy. I don't think that she's taking a nap, so that's good. Maybe she'll go to bed early, and then I'll get on early. What a shit show. Okay, Divine Goddess. I'm trying to move to international department of my office. Will I be able to get that, and how does it look? Okay. I do think that you'll be able to get it. Perseverance seems to pay off, and I think that you'll really, you should excel in that department, and you may really enjoy it. There's a lot of strength around it. Why are you trembling, Dylan? Nav, what's coming in love for me in October, if anything? I'm single and I'm not talking to anybody except the Leo who is just wishy-washy and isn't going anywhere. Okay, let's see. You might feel like nothing is happening in the month of October, but that fire sign is still around, that Leo. And you could be spending more time together. He may surprise you in the month of October, and you may feel like it's, I don't know, spending a little more time with him. Communication is picking up. Dylan. Dylan. Thank you, Divine Goddess. Thank you, thank you. Okay, which moderators are here? Mel and Zara? Mel, T's thoughts and feelings after hearing the audio that I'm about to send. Okay. Okay. Either he feels, I think he's going to feel like your perseverance is paid off. He's not holding himself back. He sees things moving forward. He's making a decision that should benefit whatever it is the two of you are working on. I think this is a business thing. There's pentacles here. He may feel like there is the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities with good karma around it, and he may see things starting to move forward. Or he may be agreeing with whatever you're saying, or he may want to explore the option. Whatever it is, he seems to feel positive about it. Zara, who's coming into my love up until the end of the year, still single and no contact with anyone at the moment. Okay, let's see. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries comes in, that could be successful. There's also a Scorpio coming in, and an Aries that could be very passionate. Soulmate connection comes in, possibly with a Gemini. You have new energy coming in between now and the end of the year for sure. For sure. Alrighty, guys, that's it for me right now. Sabrina, I did yours a while ago. It's probably tagged. Somebody probably tagged you, either Mel or Zara. But I did it a while ago. I'll be back on tonight, probably, I'm hoping by 9:30. We'll see what happens. Thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you guys later.